Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Here I solve LeetCode problems and preparing to the code interview. Today the problem number is 1743. Restore the array from adjacent pairs. There are an integer array nums that consist of n unique elements, but you have forgotten it. However, you do remember every pair of adjacent element in nums. You are given a today integer array adjacent pairs of size n-1, where each adjacent pair I, ui, and vi indicates that the elements u and z are adjacent in nums. It's guaranteed that every adjacent pair of elements nums of I and nums of I plus 1 will exist in adjacent pairs, either as nums of I and the nums of I plus 1 or nums of I plus 1 and nums I. The pairs can appear in any order. Return the original array nums. If there are multiple solutions, return any of them. Let's see the arrays and the adjacent pairs. In the example 1, we have a final array 1, 2, 3, 4. And have 3 adjacent pairs 2, 1, which connect 1 and 2, 3, 4, connects 3 and 4, and 3 and 2, connect 2 and 3. You can see the pairs appear in random order, and 2 items in each pair in else can be in any position. You can see that the numbers in the middle of array, in our case it's 2 and 3, appear 2 times, but first and last elements appears only 1 time because they connect only to one element. So to restore the final array, we need to find numbers that connect only to one element and use all the numbers and all the links. Restore the final array. To know that elements connect to each other, we will create dictionary with keys is numbers and values is the next numbers which are connected to this number. It's like a graph. For instance, 1 connects to only one element 2. 2 connects to 2 element 1 and 3. 3 connects to one element 2 and 4. And 4 connects to only one element is 3. After we constructed this dictionary, we can choose one of 2 numbers with only one connection. It can be 1 or 4, and use the value. We can go to next element. For in our case is for number 1, its next element is 2. We go to next elements, check what we have in connections, and we need to skip previous step. So we need to check that number was previous, in our case is 1, and skip it. So we will choose 3 as next element and go next, and don't forget to set previous element to 2. After we check all numbers, we will construct the initial array. Let's do it in the code. First thing, we need to construct the graph. So for that, I will create a variable g, and it's convenient to use a function default dict with one parameter is list. It will create a dictionary with and for any key it will create a list by default. Next, in a loop we will get all pairs. So, and let's fill g variable. So g of a append b, and g of b append a. Now we have a dictionary with connections. To get current item, which will be a stat, let's call it car, and use next function, which will get first element in an array, and inside next function let's write some expression num for num in g. So we choose only this case if length of items, so it's g of num equal to 1. Else we need a pref variable to check previous value. By default it's none. Let's create a result variables. It's a list with only car element by default. And let's return it. Now we need to fill result variable in a loop. Let's use infinite loop while true. Inside this loop, let's check connections of current element. So for num in g of car, check if num not equal to pref, save car to pref, and now car equal to num. Append num to the result variables. And also we need to break the loop because it needs to finish our external loop. So if we can't break some connections, it means that we at the end of our array. So in this case we just break our external loop. That's it. Let's check. We have some error. We need to fix it. Test passed. It should work, and let's submit it. everything works. It looks pretty efficient. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.